get some more on now. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Right, I've got a bit of a gammon here, so what we're going to do, we're going to cook the gammon in the Tefal cook for me. We're going to cook it in an apple sauce. So we've just got apple juice there. We're just going to make it into a sauce, cook it in the gammon in the apple juice, and then later on today we're going to serve it with some creamed leeks, which we've got some lovely leeks out the garden there. I've still got quite a few up the garden there. And we're going to serve them just on a little bit rice noodles with some herbs, dried herbs, tonight for our tea. But we're going to keep some gammon, and we'll be making a dinner with the rest of the gammon tomorrow, and that's where I'll be using some of the juice that we're going to cook it in, the apple juice. We'll just be making it into just a little bit of a sauce, just adding some beef stock or something like that, just to make a sauce to go over the gammon and over the Yorkshire puddings. But let's crack on with this and get this one ready for tonight, and with the noodles. Let's start cooking. Right, so it's the gammon there. All we're going to do, we're just going to crack some black pepper over the top, and then we'll get that straight in to cook for me. So that's in there, and straight in with the apple juice. In there, and we'll get that straight on the Tefal cook for me, and away it goes. Right, so we've got it on there. Start the cooking, and it's preheating away there now, so that'll let it do its thing, and we'll come back to that when it's cooked. In the meantime, I'm just going to chop our lovely little leeks up here. A lovely fresh taste to them, these. You see, they're nice and fresh from the garden. So we're going to keep them quite largish. That's it. And the tops of the leeks, we'll just use a little bit of them now. The rest of the top of the leek, we're going to save them, and we'll be adding some of them to the stock tomorrow. Right, so what we're going to do, we've got our tagine ready there. Oh, a lovely little bit of garlic and herb butter there. We're going to get that in the tagine. So in it goes. We'll get that heated up, and then we'll get our leeks in there. There we go. That's our garlic and herb butter there. I've just added, as you can see, a little bit of oil on the bottom there, just to help stop the butter burning, just as it melts down. And then we're going to get the leeks in there and start cooking them off. So we've got the butter melting down lovely. We're going to get our leeks in there now. It's nearly melted down, so leeks go straight in. We'll get our mix around, get them coated a little bit, start the cooking process. We're going to be adding some of the mixed herbs, like I said, salt, pepper, and then we're also going to add some creme fraiche. We're not using cream. I'll just put that light on. We're not using cream. We're going to use creme fraiche today and see how it turns out. So we'll give that a little mix around there. So I'm just going to add a little bit parsley now, just a little bit dried parsley in there. So you shaky camera, doing it one-handed. And just a little bit of thyme. I don't want much of the thyme because I don't want loads of the taste of the thyme come through. Just a little bit in there, and then we'll get that mixed round. Add some salt and pepper. Yeah, a little bit of a mix. There we go. That's getting everything nice and coated there. So, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Get the lid on there. Give it a few minutes, and then we'll be ready for the creme fraiche to go in. Gammon's cooking away nicely there. 35 minutes left on it. Starting to steam. If we'll check it after it's done, and if it needs any more, we'll just leave it to cook slowly. If it needs any more cooking on it, but it should be done by then. Looking good. Right, so that's the end of the cooking. For the gammon there. We'll let it release the steam there, then we'll have a look at it. If we think it needs a little bit more, we'll just let it cook away slowly, just for a little bit longer, but it should be okay. Right, that's the gammon out. It's looking delicious, all cooked. It's just took a little tinge on it off the apple juice, what's been cooked in it. We've got the apple juice that's left in there. We're going to get that in a pan and save that for making this little sauce tomorrow for the dinner. Right, so we've got our lovely leeks in there. We've got in the garlic butter. They're just warming away and lovely there. We've got some nice chopped mushrooms, little chestnut mushrooms there. We're just going to get them in. Let them cook down with the leeks. They'll take some of the butter up as well, and then we'll be nearly time to get the creme fraiche in. Alright, so we've got the gammon all carved up. We've got some lovely slices of gammon for tomorrow's dinner, which will be having potatoes, Yorkshire puddings, etc. with it. And then the bits what's left I've just diced up there, and that'll be going with our creamy leeks and mushrooms tonight with some rice noodles. So looking forward to that. So we'll be cracking on and getting that done. Alright, we're just getting everything ready to serve. These are great, these little rice noodles here. So easy. All you do is put them in a bowl, cool them in boiling water, leave them for 3 minutes, ready to serve. And that's it really. What a piece of cake. If you're making like a Thai sort of soup or anything, exactly the same, and then just add them into your broth at the last minute. Absolutely ideal. So that's what we're going to serve the food with tonight. Right, so we've got our noodles here. Got some boiling water, we're just going to pour that over the top of them. Get that in there. A little bit more. Leave them for 3 minutes. They'll be ready to serve, and we'll get the rest ready. Right, we've got our delicious mushrooms. Let's stick that light back on our mushrooms and leeks in there, cooking away lovely. So all we're going to do now, we're going to add a little bit creme fraiche, and then we're going to add the gammon chunks what we've cooked earlier and chopped up, and add that in there. Started adding our creme fraiche in there. I've just thought myself, I wasn't going to, but I'm going to add just a little tad of Dijon, just to help bring the flavours out. And then I've also still got some crunchy honey mustard that we got once from earlier, so I'm just going to add a little touch of that, get that mixed around. I want another dollop of creme fraiche in there, so another dollop in there of the creme fraiche, get that mixed, and we should be ready to go. And there we go, I've got that all in there. We'll just get that all mixed up. It's come together lovely now. And we're nearly ready to serve. So I'm just going to check on the noodles, make sure the noodles are nice and soft and ready. We'll get them on the plate, and then we'll get this served on top. Just need to reduce it down just a touch, and then we're all ready. Looking gorgeous. So we've got the noodles about there, so we're going to get them out, get them on the plate. The creamy mushrooms and leeks is rendering down there lovely. So all we need to do now is get the gammon in there, what we chopped up earlier, and get that a good mix around, and then it'll be time to serve. So that's our chunks of gammon in there, get that mixed around. Get it all coated. Just let it reduce, and we're not far off serving now. Right, so we've got our lovely noodles there, all served. Gail just served them out there, so I'm going to get the rest of it with the leeks and mushrooms and stuff over. We'll get them served up, and then it'll be time for it. So that's reduced down lovely now. We're just going to serve that over our noodles, and that'll be our tea for tonight, and it's looking delicious. Oh, looking good. Certainly looks good there, Gailey, doesn't it?
Delicious. Can't wait.
Look at that. All your gammon chunks there on top of your noodles. You've got your lovely creamy leeks. You've got your mushrooms in there, and you can just see the juices just running through the noodles now. Absolutely delicious. I cannot wait. Anyway, give it a go everybody. Please like, subscribe, because it really helps us out, and we need you to, just to keep the channel going. Tick the button, and we'll keep them coming. Thanks very much. Cheers now. Bye. See you all soon.